So for this project, I started with a 9 by 14 inch picture frame that I had picked up at a garage sale. It had a bunch of staples in the back that I had to remove, and then it had this paper that was really stuck on there, and I was having a hard time getting it off. So I took my heat gun, you can just barely see the nozzle of it, and tried to kind of reactivate that glue so that I could carefully pull it off of there. I was thinking the other way you could do it is just get as much paper off as you could and then take a sander and go around the perimeter with the sander to take it off. I was thinking that might work too, but anyway, I used the heat gun because the temperatures do get up really hot, and so you do have to be careful of your fingers that you don't end up burning yourself. What I did next was took the backing and the glass off, and then I took Elmer's glue and I put it around the perimeter of the back of the frame where the glass sits. Previous to this, I was using the regular Elmer's glue. I have started using the clear Elmer's glue just because if any of it gets on the top of the glass, the resin will hide it. I think it's a little harder to work with though because it's thinner, more runny, and takes a little longer to dry. So after I replaced the glass, I put the Elmer's glue around the perimeter of the back of the frame one more time. It serves two purposes. It helps to hold the glass in place, and it helps to prevent any resin leaks when you put resin on the other side. So this needs to dry for at least 24 hours. Then I was ready for the resin. So the one thing I did forget to do was to put the painter's tape on the back to help prevent resin leaks. Every once in a while I forget to do it and I get so mad at myself, but luckily I didn't have any leaks. Next I took a piece of gold glass that I had nipped from this old vase that I had. I had picked it up at a garage sale, or actually it looks like a thrift store sticker on the side of it, so I must have got it from Goodwill. And I took the piece of glass that I nipped off and I cut it into the shape of a tree trunk for the Christmas tree. It was pretty thick glass, so it was kind of tough to cut. So next, I had found these beads at Hobby Lobby. I thought they were so pretty. They're in the regular bead section. They're huge beads. And these ones never go on sale. They're $9.99. Anything at Hobby Lobby with the yellow price sticker on it is the price it always is. It never goes on sale. So I took my pre-mixed resin. I had mixed the resin off camera. It's art resin, 1-to-1 ratio resin. Mix it for 3 minutes and very slowly. And I took it and I put it around the perimeter of the frame to make sure I got it in all the edges, along the edges and in the corners. And the reason I'm pouring the resin on first, which normally I put my glass or whatever I'm working with first, and then drizzle the resin over the glass first. In this instance, I'm using beads that are going to roll around. So I decided it would be in my best interest to put the resin down first. That way the beads don't roll all over the place. So I dump the container of beads out and I do end up using all of them, and I kind of mess around with them a little and try to make them into the shape of a Christmas tree. And then I take this piece of shiny gold glass that I had cut from the container that you saw earlier, and I set that down for the trunk of the tree. And and for a while, I kind of just mess around because I feel like there's too many whites next to each other, too many golds next to each other. So I kind of try to rearrange them quite a bit, and that does take a while. So this brooch I had gotten at a garage sale, and for it to lay flat, I have to take the pin off the back of it. And I have this little jewelry tool that has kind of a little nippers that will cut metal, and that's what I take it off with. And you kind of have to be careful you don't break the actual piece of jewelry while you're doing it. And I decided I need to put that on next so that I'll know how far I need to move the Christmas tree down. So one of the things I look for at garage sales and thrift stores is also jewelry besides glass. And then here I am just going through rearranging the beads, and this does take quite a while because I have to move some of them from one side to the other because I don't like all the same colors being together. And I think that just one layer of them is just fine. I do find the easiest way to move them around is with a toothpick. And I don't like it when the hole from the bead is sticking up, so I kind of use the toothpick to push that down so that you don't see it as much. So when it's done, it needs to sit on a flat level surface. After 12 hours, you should be able to touch it, but it takes a full 72 hours to cure. That's with the art resin. All resins are different. You need to read the instructions. It's in your best interest if you cover it with a dust cover. It needs to sit at temperatures between 72 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hey everyone, you guys are going to be so tired of beads by the time we're done here with all our Christmas trees, but this one turned out real cute too. When I was up at Hobby Lobby seeing in the Christmas crafts section looking for the Christmas beads, I wandered over to the regular bead section and I found these, and I thought these were really cute too. Really big beads, and these, as I had showed you the container that they were in, these never go on sale. I guess at Hobby Lobby, anything with a yellow sticker with the price on it, that's the price all the time. And you guys know Hobby Lobby they rotate their sales 40% off, 50% off. So if you can just be patient and wait a week when you're looking for something, you can usually get it on sale, but not these. This is the price they are all the time, $9.99. And this was one container of them. But I mean, if you could make a Christmas tree for a little over $10, I think that's great. Of course, this is from a garage sale. The resin will cost you something. But anyway, I thought it turned out cute. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified of future videos, go ahead and subscribe. And I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching.